Peace everybody, back with another video. This is Judge allows R. Kelly girlfriend to retrieve belongings from Trump Tower weeks after fight. And as you can see here in the screenshot, on the right is Azriel Clary and on the left is Joycelyn Savage walking out of out of a federal courthouse minutes. And this was July 16th, 2019. This screenshot is for when they was walking out the courthouse after R. Kelly's been denied bail. A girlfriend of R. Kelly's will be allowed to return to Trump Tower to retrieve her belongings, weeks after she was accused of attacking another girlfriend at the singer's residence in the downtown skyscraper, a Cook County judge ruled Thursday. Yeah, so the judge has ruled that Joycelyn Savage will be allowed to go collect her things out of the Trump Tower. And this happened after she was accused of attacking another girlfriend at the singer's residence in the downtown skyscraper. Joycelyn Savage, 24, faces a misdemeanor count of domestic battery for allegedly becoming irate on January 8th after entering Kelly's condo at 401 N Wabash Ave, where she previously lived with Kelly's other girlfriend, Azriel Clary, 22. So Joycelyn Savage is 24 years old. She does faces a misdemeanor count of domestic battery for the allegedly becoming irate on January 8th. Also, Kelly's other girlfriend, Azriel's 22, she was a previously lived-in girlfriend. In an attack streamed on Instagram Live, prosecutors say Savage hit and kicked Clary, struck her with a cell phone, and yelled, "I can't stand you! I hate you!" Clary was treated at Northwestern Memorial Hospital for injuries to her face. Yeah, so all this was captured on Instagram Lives, and this is live. This is what the prosecutors are saying. They also said that Savage hit and kicked Clary, struck her with a cell phone, and yelled, "I can't stand you! I hate you!" And Clary was then treated at Northwestern Memorial Hospital for injuries to her face after. At Thursday's hearing at the county's domestic violence courthouse at 555 West Harrison Street, Judge Megan Goldish continued the case to next month because Clary wasn't able to attend. Alright, so what's going on with Clary? Why wasn't she able to attend? Did she get sick? Did something else happen? Maybe she got a job interview? Who knows? And this is at a Thursday's hearing at the county's domestic violence courthouse at 555 West Harrison Street. There's a judge, Megan Goldish, continues the case to next month. Savage's attorney, Lori Levin, asked that her client be allowed to return to Kelly's condo to retrieve belongings she still has there. Yeah, so the lawyer for Savage asked that the client be allowed to return to Kelly's condo to retrieve belongings she still has there. So any remaining stuff that's at R. Kelly's Trump Tower penthouse or whatever it is, she's going to be allowed to go back and get it. Last year, both women disputed allegations that the 53-year-old singer has been holding them against their will and brainwashing them. Yeah, so this happened last year, that both women disputed allegations against the 53-year-old. has been holding them against their will and brainwashing them. So this is what was going on with the girls. Kelly is being held without bond in a federal jail in downtown Chicago while awaiting trial on sexual misconduct charges in federal courts in Chicago and New York, as well as in Cook County criminal courts. So you got a lot of cases all over the place. He is being held without bond in federal jail in downtown Chicago. They're awaiting trial on sexual misconduct charges in federal courts, and there's between Chicago and New York City. That's where these charges are right now. Kelly is scheduled to go on trial in April in Chicago on federal charges, alleging he conspired with two former employees to rig his 2008 child pornography trial in Cook County by paying off witnesses and victims to change their stories. Alright, so the Chicago one is in April. Okay. That one's on federal charges, alleging he conspired with two former employees to rig his 2008 child pornography trial. And of course this is will be going in Cook County by he also paid off the witnesses and victims to change their stories. So that's what he did, allegedly. Kelly, 53, whose legal name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, also faces 4 separate indictments accusing him of sexually abusing or assaulting 4 women, 3 underage at the time, over more than a decade. So Kelly is 53 years old, but his legal name is Robert Sylvester Kelly. He also faces 4 separate indictments accusing him of sexually abusing and assaulting 4 women when they were underage at the time, over more than a decade. On Wednesday, a Cook County judge decided he would go to trial in September on charges alleging he sexually abused his then 24-year-old hairdresser in 2003. So he's got that one for September. Alright, and this is what the Cook County judge decided on. He will go to trial in September on charges alleging his sexuality abused his then 24-year-old hairdresser in 2003. So he's got 2 separate trials coming up. One in Chicago, which is that for April, and then the other one for September, where he will face the jurors there as well. And of course, R. Kelly's not going anywhere, so he's comfy right in his jail cell, even though he may complain about this and that. He's still not going nowhere. He could complain all he wants. Nothing's going to change because he's still there, obviously. And where's he going to go? Nowhere. Leave your comments below. I am out.